Create more time, more space and distance between feeling an urge to binge and giving in. Of course, the goal is to stop giving in to your urges. But when you tell yourself, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, you will actually think about it so much more. And it's almost like you're fighting against your urges, where you just get to the point where you say, fuck it, this will be the very last binge. But you know how it goes. Instead, can you set a timer on your phone? Can you say, you know what? I could eat in 10 minutes. I could eat in 20 minutes. But first, I need to breathe. I need to regulate my nervous system so that when I do go eat, I'm not so impulsive anymore. Every time that you create some form of space and time and distance between feeling the urge and actually giving in, you're weakening the neural pathways in your brain. You're making that urge way less intense. So if you just feel the urge to binge and you give in right away, your brain's like, oh,
I found a way to get comfort. Why am I going to wait? I want to have discomfort. I want that pleasure. I want that release.
But over time, this response becomes your norm. It's going to be pretty much like your familiar go-to escape strategy. It becomes a habit more than just a coping response. If you can, just give yourself more space. You don't have to tell yourself no. You can't have whatever food you want to have. Just tell yourself,
listen, you're impulsive right now. Let's just stop for a minute. Let's pause.
And if you give in, you're going to end up binging and you don't want that. Let's first take some deep breath. Let's ground ourselves. Let's regulate our nervous system. You can go and have the cookies if you want to later. But we gotta wait the 10 to 20 minutes. We gotta be intentional about this. This is not a craving. You wanna honor your cravings with the right mindset. But if we're talking about urges, there is a difference. When you are having an urge and you know you're impulsive, you gotta ground yourself first. And then often what ends up happening is that you actually regulate your nervous system. Sometimes you won't even want the cookies at the end of the day. Maybe you will want to have them, but you can eat them in a much more calm, intentional, relaxed state. So practice this. When you feel the urge to binge, don't give in right away. Create some space, give yourself some time and distance between feeling urge to binge and giving in. And this is how you're going to start rewiring your brain out of these habitual cycles. I hope this helped. You're welcome.